What's going on, everyone? It's Eclipse Leviathan here, and today, this was supposed to be an armamentarium build. It really was, but that build has terrible survivability. It is not good, so it is going back to the lab to be revamped. But between here and there, we have an Actium War Rig build. Now, in case you didn't know what Actium War Rig does, it still reloads your auto rifles and machine guns. You've played with this before. If you're a Titan, you've probably played with this before with Sweet Business. It was one of the first combinations I played when I played Destiny. And final blows with auto rifles and machine guns boost their stability, ammo generation, and damage. Provides moderate benefit to airborne effectiveness. So, ammo generation and damage is kind of the new thing they added, which is very, very nice. Okay, but really we just like the auto loading aspect here. So, the reason why I'm on Stasis, okay, because this is something that maybe people are unaware of, all right? So take a look at my lower left-hand corner, and we're going to go take a look at the auto-loading link. All right, we shoot these stasis crystals, right? And look at that. It fills up. So initially, I was like, yeah, man, stasis for the win. But then I wanted to do a video with Service of Luzaku. Now, this thing is really as fun as they've said. I have to tell you. This thing is just too good. But it's even better on Strand. Because I'm using a Strand Mint Retrograde, I'm using a Strand Service of Luzaku. It just seems to make more sense to use it on Strand. Now, for a little demonstration here, okay? There you go. This is ammo economy at its finest. Now, if your threadlings don't get stuck in the ground, like that one is, for example, okay, they do about 197 damage. The maximum you can get on Strand, okay, is like 217, okay? Let's say we build up our auto-loading link. Let's say we kill another guy. Oh, you know what? I didn't fix my Strand. I was using this on a Praxic Blade build the other day. Let's see. Strand, Threadlings travel faster and do more damage. And there we go. Okay, that's much better. There. Now, you do this, bang. You take that guy. It's just one shot. And this is great in solo. Look at that, 262. All right, there we go. Kill that guy. Do that over there. Da da da. And there, it's just gone. You have to keep feeding the Strand, the Strand nest. But 262 is the damage you're doing here. What I found is the more you shoot at this thing, the more threadlings pop out of it, which is kind of insane. But like the damage kind of really amps up a bit. Okay, it really, really is an amazing little gun. And I have to tell you, like, when you're going solo missions and you're running around and you have, like, no ammo to start with, this is great. Because you just kill one red bar, boom, just takes one shot, no big, just go ahead and do it. And you get, like, this thing coming out. Now, you can, the beautiful thing about this is the utility, because you can sit behind a corner, you know, if something's shooting at you. This is like Walmart Finality's Auger, okay? That's what this thing kind of is. It's pretty awesome. I do like it. I do like it. And it's not because I want to keep shooting this stupid thing. It's because it spits out threadlings that do 262 damage. Now, if you do this on Stasis, okay, you notice that I didn't have that fragment going, and it did 197. But with the fragment, it does 262. I think that's between 20-30% damage increase. Okay? So, the reality behind this is that we are using a number of different things here to kind of make this build super special. Now, we want additional healing, so we're going to use the Ahab Char. If you don't have one of these, you should be able to get it from Soraya Hawthorne. She might have those hanging around if you just bust out the engrams. She also has Smoke Jumper and Tech Sec, I think. You just kind of have to keep gambling there a little bit. Of course, Mint Retrograde as usual. You know, no big surprise here. Rewind rounds, bait and switch. I have a tier 5 of this hanging around somewhere, but it's not as good. We're using the Strand subclass. We're using Grapple Grenade, but if you are dealing with unstoppable champions, please use Shackle. Definitely a good idea. We, of course, are using Banner of War and Into the Fray because this is the meat and potatoes of any Titan Strand build. It keeps you alive, and it's wonderful. For our fragments, picking up an Orb of Power gives us Woven Mail. Dealing damage generates grenade energy. And, of course, the creme de la creme here, Threadlings travel farther and deal additional damage. This is what we want. And powered melee final blows grant your Strand weapons unraveling rounds. Woo! Is that so? Let's find out what kind of madness we can do here. All right, let's just see. Let's see if the threadlings give us that unraveling here. All right, so we do that. Boom, boom, boom. And now we've got a little bit of madness going on here. We got stuff flying around everywhere. It's not doing a ton of damage, but tell you what. We got all kinds of unravel. And unraveling is fun. And so literally you just go, you hit a melee damage shot right there. You shoot a red bar, and all of a sudden you've got crazy unraveling threadlings jumping around. You know, if you heal this thing, it cranks out more threadlings, generally speaking. So you kind of want to do that. Just start popping out everywhere. You see the guys running away. It's kind of funny, honestly. And even though the unravels do like 12 damage, this is still good against barrier champions. Okay? So that's why I thought, you know, maybe, just maybe, Actium War Rig is good on Strand with Service of Luzaku. So, let's get into the armor pieces, because we've already gone into the subclass. The armor pieces here, we've got double heavy. Honestly, we could probably go special here. And this, of course, I mean, we're mostly using solar as our main weapon, but we could use Strand if we really wanted to. It's really kind of up to you what you want to use. In the arms, we have the grenade stuff here. This is from a previous build. You could basically put whatever you want. Honestly, you're probably better off with some better swap mechanics or reloads. Probably a solar reloader would be good. And if you wanted to, actually, considering we're trying to do Banner of War, we probably want to get an armored power with this. And if we do a grapple attack. So, I mean, that's fine. There's not really a whole lot here. It's mostly about guns. You know, your resistances are whatever you like them to be. This here, I had it on Stasis because I was using a Stasis weapon. But we are not using a Stasis weapon this time around. We are using a Strand weapon. So, and in fact, our main weapon, generally speaking, is a solar weapon. So we can kind of boost whatever we want here, right? Because ultimately, these threadlings will take on the boosted Strand damage. Okay? You want to see some boosted damage here. This is kind of crazy. Alright? So we're going to go over here. We're going to grab some orbs of power. Going to do that. And that. And that. We got Strand weapon boost. Okay? So, let's see how crazy we can really get. We'll do a melee attack, kill that guy, and we'll feed the threadlings. And so now, those are still getting 12, but let's see what our threadlings are doing here. Threadling is doing 320 damage. Look at that. Okay, so you get that Strand boost. Now your threadlings are doing 320 damage a pop. Alright, you can either keep them alive, or you can just kind of let it last out. It's up to you. So really, like, when you combine all these things together, when you combine the Strand boost, you combine the Thread of Evolution, and you combine the Actium War Rig stuff, which gives you another 15%, and those little threadlings are kind of nasty. And back here in the mark, we have Time Dilation, Powerful Attraction, and Reaper. So really, this build is, like, crazy good damage, crazy good survivability. And I've tested it a few times, and I have to say, of the Actium War Rig builds I've ever done, this one takes the cake. This one's just really, really good, really, really solid, especially with this gun. You don't even have to do much. You can just pop a clown all the way from far away. I mean, look at the range on that thing. It's bananas, man. That's crazy. All right? And you don't even have to... Like, here's the thing. Your threadling nest can have your back. You can go ahead, pop a threadling nest over there. That guy totally ducked that shot. That's kind of funny. You pop a threadling nest over there, and then you can turn around and deal with whatever's over here. Because that thing's going to be popping out threadlings and explosions. Especially if you've done a melee attack, it's gonna do unraveling as well. So you've got all kinds of craziness going on here. And not to mention, the unraveling is going to work with your Mint Retrograde in hand as well. So all of these things are working out to make a really, really solid build. And I'm going to just kind of keep the build video short. If you guys want to see a run with this and say, I don't believe you, this couldn't possibly work, let me know. I will go and do a quick run with this, and I will make it happen. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope you have an awesome holiday season. I hope that you enjoy Destiny and the Dawning and everything that's going on here. Because I love this game. I think it's fun. And I'm going to do a lot of Destiny over the break. You know, time permitting, of course. All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome, awesome day.